All right, so unfortunately, we're not able to do a full trading journal today with the screen. My computer's acting up a little bit, so I'm just going to jump in and talk through what happened today. It was a really good trading day, and before we get into it, of course, as a disclaimer, this is for educational and informational purposes only, and entertainment purposes. This is not financial advice. I advise you not to follow my trades, nor exactly what I say on these journals. This is literally just musings of my learning. I'm just learning to day trade. I'm trading with one share per trade and just going through the motions of developing a good discipline. One of my favorite books right now would be The Daily Trading Coach. This really helped me to format my mind around how to make good trades to be a successful trader for a long time. And so again, don't follow my trades. This is only educational, informational, and entertainment purposes. I am not a certified financial advisor, financial planner, anything of that nature. Okay, now the disclaimers out of the way, let's jump in. Today was a really, really good day based on how I followed my rules. So first and foremost, going into the day, I did not want to fall for the tap trap. That was my number one goal. I fell for it yesterday. Because of it, I lost out on about 22% profit. I made two trades that lost 11% and 13%, which put me negative 16 on the day. I ended up trading SONN in the afternoon to redeem that loss, bringing me to a 6% positive on the day. Opened up the market today. SONN really wasn't on my watch heavily. I was more watching, what were the ones? Let's see what we have here. I was watching SFET. I was watching BILI. And there was another one, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, I kept scanning for the morning, and all of a sudden I see that SONN is making a move again towards its pre-market high. Now, I was kind of bearish on this because it was actually lower than yesterday's high. But as it's going through its pre-market high, technically lower than yesterday's high, it has a lot of momentum, which is my trade. I like momentum trades where I can get in and out quickly and capture 10 to 20 cents on the move. And so I thought, okay, this is setting up perfectly. I remember how this acted yesterday. That's one thing that I've been noticing is if I know how a stock acted on a previous day, I can have more confidence entering that stock because I know it's not going to do something crazy on me that I don't expect. Now, there's always a chance it does something crazy. The markets are extremely risky. Enter the markets at your own risk. But for me, I was confident that I just traded this yesterday. I knew how it reacted, and so I could go into this with some confidence. So it starts moving up. I catch it right as it's breaking through its pre-market high. Remember again, though, that's below the high of yesterday. So I'm keeping these key resistance levels in mind as it broke down yesterday. So I'm in at let's see, real quick trades. I'm in at I think it was like 249. No, 261 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm in at 225 actually. So I entered at 225 for the breakthrough 227, which was the pre-market high. And then I rode that up to 243, a nice 8% move. I was super happy. I felt in control and confident in understanding my trade the whole way through. Then I watched it pull back. It did 4 tap tests. Again, I was not going to fall for the tap test. That was my goal for the trade. It did 4 tap tests at, I think it was like 254. It finally broke through. I entered at 261, rode it up to 271. It had a huge spike tap up to $3. Tried to sell at that spike tap, just couldn't get a fill, unfortunately. So made 4% on that move. Where I made a mistake was fear that it was going to drop hard because it had such a fast move up to that $3. So I actually sold around 271. It did do a pullback to about 263, which would have been 2 cents above my entry point, which for me would have felt a little uneasy. And I've been more trying to claim profits quickly more than trying to hold out for bigger moves. Something I'm going to write in my trading journal is, get in and just try and stay in longer to secure more profits. Because if I would have stayed in, I could have swung around the pullback to easily 291 and that would have given me an 11% profit, or sorry, 11% profit over a 4% profit, and that would have put me 18% on the day. And so that would have been better, right? I ended up 11% on the day. I was happy with that. And then from there, after I made that, I tried to trade the breakthrough. But again, I was starting to trade off of emotion, and I noticed that. I was like, man, this isn't good. I'm trying to like guess the next breakthrough. And I was starting to fall into the tap test trap, or the tap trap. So I lost 1% from 273 to 269, gained back 1%, 284 to 288, and then gave back 1%, 292 to 288. And then I said, okay, I'm trading emotion. This is now consolidating. And since I've gotten out, it's actually broken down from its high of 295 is where it tested twice. And now it's breaking down to about 250, 251. So I was glad I got out. I'm glad I stopped messing because it had a really strong pullback from 287, and it pulled, and I got out right before that. I got out at the weakness, 287. It pulled all the way back in 2 minutes down to 258. So I would have possibly, let's see what would happen. I think I would have given back almost all my profit for the day. So I'm glad I listened to myself. I'm glad I listened to my emotions. And what I mean by that is I'm glad I recognized that my emotions were trading, no longer my plan. Let's see, 258. Yep, I would have given back all of my profit for the day. I would have given back 12%. I'd actually be negative 1%. So my keys for getting out are slow momentum and consolidation, and noticing if I'm trading emotionally. I'm green on the day. I'm just looking for more profits. I'm getting greedy. And so I pulled out, and I'm so glad that I did. It was really, really good that I listened to my attention to my emotions. My emotions were starting to trade, and that was a clear indicator to get out. I already had made my goal for the day, my 10%, my green day. I'm now 17% green on the week, even better than last week. I was up 13% at this point. So I'm really feeling like my trading is going well, and I need to keep attention to these goals. Watch for the tap. Momentum is taking too long. And also a new goal for next week. If the stock is still strong and it's still moving up and it's just testing a pullback, try and stay in for more profit as long as it's holding above my entry point. I'm trying to make good entries so that I don't have to be in fear that I'm below my entry. I'm trying to make entries that make an entry, it moves up past the entry. And so I'm trying to time those wisely and correctly based on being a momentum trader, breaking through price levels. So overall, one really good day, one really good learning day for the trading week. Monday was a great learning day, failed the tap test twice. Tuesday passed the tap test and then almost fell for it twice. So I'm really trying to stay in check with my emotions, making sure I'm not trading by emotion, but trading by the plan and by my rules. And it's been a good start of the week. I'm super happy. Not sure if I'll be trading tomorrow. Got some family events going on, but we shall see. Again, this is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Do your due diligence, study, learn the markets, or get a certified financial planner to help you with your portfolio, because trading is risky and you should not trade with money that you are not willing to lose. Thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next journey.